beloved jewelry community, welcome to this tutorial number 8 for 3D jewelry design with Blender. My name is Damien Rohrbach. Website is joyasrohrbach.com and ATELIER.design. Please support my channel buying assets for my Blender shop. The link is down below. Gladly subscribe to the channel, share and make questions. Today's tutorial is about signet rings. So, signet rings. They're famous to be hard to do, but in fact, it's really easy to do them. So there's many ways to create them in Blender, but we're going to use an approach an approach that I would consider pretty mine. So, how would that be? Let's begin with a simple circle. Let's make it align to the view, so the front view. Let's make it a 9.1 radius, so that's the circle. Okay, now let's create a sphere. Let's make 80 segments, 40 rings. Now, well, let's save the project at once. So, that would be signet rings. Here we are. Okay, hit the S key and make the sphere bigger. Here. Okay, so this is a reference. Let's make the sphere smooth. These are just references. The circle, the sphere, they're just references. Okay. Now let's bring add curve Bezier. Let's make it align to the view. Let's go to edit mode with the tab key and let's start editing the curve. Okay, so let's bring this guy here. Okay, then control key, left mouse button here to add a point. Okay, guys. Okay, let's have something like this. Go to the curve data. Let's put a resolution of 80. Okay, so we have this. Let's go out of edit mode. This is pretty good. Let's make a shift D enter to copy the original curve. Let's hide the original. Now transform, convert to mesh. And this is what we have. So it's not centered. Let's center it on the y-axis. That's better. Now let's go to edit mode. So this is a mesh. Now let's hit the A key. Now let's do a spin. Take the spin. Let's spin. This is all wrong, but that looks very nice. Center is 0, 0, 0. Axis is 1. Steps. Okay, angle is 360. Steps. Let's put 80 steps. Okay, now that's what we have. So let's go to the front view. Let's hit the Alt A key to deselect all, B to select. So that's where you decide the height of the ring. So I'm gonna go here, and you know what? Alt Z, Alt Z. Okay, transparency was already on, so we're good. Suppress vertices, so that's the top part. Okay, B. This F to close this part. Okay, that's closed there. Don't forget to check. I'll see that circle here. I'll see. So hide the sphere for a moment. Don't forget to select this with Control and go all over there. F key to close this side also. Okay, so that's a reference. Let's go smooth here. Let's see. Okay. Now the circle, let's do a Shift D Enter. Hide the original. Let's put a resolution of 80. Let's go convert to convert A. Okay, the circle, convert to mesh. Edit mode A, move it there. F, E, extrude here. Okay, that's what we have for now. That's pretty good, actually. It's not good enough, but that's the beginning. So now the sphere, that's our sphere from the beginning. So let's take the sphere and move it out and make it bigger and move it a bit downwards. So that's where we're gonna, okay, hit 3 and select, well, okay. So this will determine the width of the ring, because we're going to use the sphere to cut the sides. Okay, that's the little secret right there. Okay, we have this on the sphere. Put a mirror there on the y-axis, z-axis. Then okay, so we can see that the ring is coming out pretty nicely. We did the front view. We take the ring. I think it's too high. I'm going to remove a couple of levels, maybe till here. Suppress vertices. Sorry. Control Z, undo. B, I need the transparency on. Suppress vertices. Okay, that's what we got. B, F to close this. Let's go out. Alt Z. Okay, so that's basically the ring. Now we can change a bit the shape on the sides if we put a tapper. So simple deform, tapper, and let's move it up here. Now I think it's in the Z direction, Y direction, okay, in the Y. But let's go to minus 0.55, and we got something like this. Let's go to side view with the numpad, and here we can change. You can change, instead of using a normal sphere, the tapered sphere is a bit better sometimes, and we have that. So now basically what do we need to do? We take this, we go to Boolean difference, we remove the cylinder, then another Boolean, and we remove the spheres. Now we can hide the spheres and we can hide the cylinder, and we have a signet ring. Down there we have something, sometimes a hole appears there. So if it's still open, obviously you saw that I closed it before. I saw that it's kind of a bug. I saw it a couple of times doing this technique. Don't worry, just go close it, and here we go. A round of applause for everybody. This is a signet ring. It's done in how many minutes? 10 minutes. or even less than 10 minutes. When you know how to do that, you can do that in 5 minutes, or even less. So, this is one of the reasons why I keep saying that Blender is absolutely amazing. For designing jewelry, it's really efficient, it's really fast. You just need to know how to do it. It's all a question of perspective. And we're going to make this guy hollow. So, obviously we have some weird smoothing bogus around there and here and there. Just go to the normal and auto smooth. So it looks gorgeous now. It looks perfect. Okay, let's save this. Now let's make a copy. Shift D, enter. Let's convert the copy to mesh. Let's go to the front view, Alt C, transparency, and make this guy smaller. First, go to set origin to geometry. Let's make this guy smaller. Something like that. Let's move it up a bit. Just there. So here we can see the thickness we're keeping. So if you want to know exactly how much you got there, you can create a cube. Rotate the cube, make the cube smaller. So here I have, because we like precision, that's also why people like my channel, because it's artistic, but it's also technically efficient. Okay, so we have a cube. This is 1.3 millimeters, that's very good, that's even thick. In gold you could go thinner, alright? So, filters, rendering, remove the cube, hide the cube, remove all you don't want there from the rendering. Okay, we got all that. So now, let's take this guy, let's put another boolean of difference, and we remove the inside and hide the inside. Oh, it's failing. I know it's not failing at all. It's perfect. So now we have a hollow signet ring, which is exactly what a professional would want. A second round of applause for my very nice and efficient modeling techniques. That's why this channel is growing as we're speaking. Okay, so that's for the basic shape. This is a signet ring, which is actually this is a round one, but with the same, with a bit of tweaking, you can do hexagonal ones, square ones. It's going to work. Okay, it's going to be different, but in this tutorial, I just wanted to show how to create the basic signet ring shape, and it's even hollow, so this is perfect. So, now I'm going to take this guy, do a Shift D, enter, hide the original, and this is going to be signet ring. Alright, it's a size 7, 8, it's a size 8 I think I did. Okay, so that's a good, that's a very good beginning there. Okay, now maybe we would like to make this ring a bit more original, obviously. So let's go and append. People who bought the gemstone from my Blender Market shop, those who haven't, go to my Blender Market to buy the gemstones. It's going to be way easier for you. Because you just go to your file. Where's my gemstone file? Here, gemstone number 3, and this guy. Now I'm going to append the object, diamond object, diamond. Here we are. So that's the diamond. Let's make it at 2 millimeters. Let's copy paste. Okay, let's put it into position right there. And here, okay, that's the diamond there. Okay, so that's pretty nice. So let's start designing something more. We're going to decorate this ring. Okay, so this is stone. Control A, all transforms. Add an empty axis. So this is like, the first part of the tutorial is completed, which is amazing, making a signet ring in 10 minutes. Now we're going to design whatever we want. So if you want letters, you want stones, you want sculpting the thing, just go ahead and be my guest. Do whatever you want with your signet ring. So I'm going to do whatever I want with my signet ring, and that's like the second part. There will be the third part, which is the rendering and material parts. And these are going to be called chapters, because on YouTube now we can create chapters, and this is chapter 2, which would be called Do Whatever You Want with Your Signet Ring. Alright, so empty, let's go here to the center, let's take gemstones, let's put an array, let's put 24, let's go objects from the empty, let's take the empty, so 24, that would be 22.5. Here we go, too many stones. So we're going to go to 18, and the angle is going to be 20. There we go, still too many stones, so let's go to 12. That's going to be 12, is going to be 24. Okay, that's pretty good, but the only thing I don't like is that the angle is wrong. 360 between 24, 15. I don't know, but not 24, 15, 30 degrees. Okay, that's good, but we can have more stones. How many stones? 12? 18? I don't know, wait a second. 360, yeah, 20 was right, obviously. What's going on? Okay, 20 degrees, please. That's too much. Less stones. Less stones, that would be 14, 16. Let's do it 12. So 12 was 30 degrees. Come on. 30 degrees. 12, but 12 is not enough. Okay, 14. It's not a very good number, but 14. So 360 between 14. That's 25.7, which is not very good, but let's go 25.7. That's good. But you know what? I'm going to take the stone. Let's put. Okay, let's hide the modifier for a second. Let's put the origin to stone again. Let's rotate the gemstone. 30 degrees. Let's put it higher right here. Okay, let's see. Here. Control A, all transforms, and let's go turn on the modifier again. Okay, this is what I have. That's pretty nice. Okay, front view. Here, let's add a mesh plane. Align to the view. Let's go to edit mode AS. Now again, let's suspend the modifier for a second. Let's go to edit mode on the plane there. Okay, we're going to rotate this guy here. Shift D here. Now let's take this, that, E, and let's move it somewhere. Okay, there. Alt Z, take those guys and do an F. Now we're gonna take this and E. We're gonna move it here. Rotate. Z, rotate. This. Well, we could go anywhere there. We're already inside the ring. Let's take this, and that F key. We don't really need that much precision right there, but that's pretty nice for now. Alright, Alt Z. Now let's center this guy here. Edit mode, Alt Z. Remove these vertices, removed. Take this edge and that edge and remove them. We'll suppress that. We have this A. Let's do the spin. Spinning. Center 0, 0, 0. Angle 360. 80 is pretty good. Let's go out of this. We have that. Let's go on and turn that on. Again, the modifier there. Okay, we have a nice border. Okay. With a halo again there. We need obviously prongs. This guy can go and be smooth. Let's turn on the auto smooth. Let's check with the subdivision surface. Looks a bit better. Let's go at 2. Okay, that's nice. That's very nice. Okay, let's take this diamond, shift D, enter, remove the modifier, okay, let's go set origin geometry, minus 30 degrees on Y, minus 30, let's go to the center, let's make it bigger here. Okay, that's pretty good, let's bring it a bit higher. So that's the center stone. Okay, that's nice. That's very nice. That's the center stone. Okay, now let's do a Shift S cursor to select it. Add a torus right here. Let's go 80, 40. Let's do this 6, 4, 3, 3, 5. This is going to be 0.25. Okay, that's pretty good. Top view smooth. Now let's make this a bit bigger with the S key. There, SZ. Let's make the bevel a bit higher. Here, and that's pretty nice. But you know what? Make it a bit smaller. This stone, how big is that? Let's go at 6 and 6. Exactly. That's a bit weird. Why that? This is funny. Okay, let's go at 3.2, 3.2, 3.2. Let's enter this. Okay, so that's okay. This diamond is not. Let's append a new one. This one is kind of broken for the transformation. Okay, so which one was it? Diamond. Where's my diamond? Here, that's my diamond. Okay, let's. So append again. Set origin geometry. Let's go at 6 and 6, I think. 0, 0 there. Copy this, paste there. Okay. I can be a bit bigger right here. Okay, that's the center stone. Now, we're going to create edges. So, this guy, go and make it a mesh. That's the copy, so everything goes wrong. We have what we need. We're going to select these vertices all around there. Something like that. Okay, this part never selected from there to there. Okay, we are going to have a couple of problems with overlaps on this selection. You're going to see what we're going to do. I'm going to create some nice looking edges. And let's do Shift D, Enter, P selection. Now let's hide this. Okay, we have this. Let's go to edit mode. Okay, here we have a couple of faces we don't want. We don't want these faces. So let's go and take this face here. Shift key, suppress. Only edge and faces. Let's go to vertex again. Okay, we have a couple of outlaws right there. Suppress this vertex. AF. Okay, we do have a problem. Okay, my selection was bad. Okay, let's go back to this. I need to get this selection right. Okay, so go with the control key. If you do it wrong at the first time, it doesn't really matter. it's not so easy to select the vertices around there because there are many, and that's the resulting boolean. Okay, Shift D, Enter, P, selection, hide H. Okay, that's, so this is a mesh, but I need a curve because I want to bevel this. So we take that and we go to convert to curve because you can do that. Let's add a curve Bezier circle. Let's put it at 0.5 radius. Now this guy, let's put an origin to geometry. Let's go to bevel geometry, bevel this circle. Okay, this is very good. Okay. So we took a mesh, we selected the edges, the vertex. We copied them and took them out with the P selection, and then we converted that to a curve, and then we made a bevel because curve can bevel, mesh can't. So now this, let's go to smooth. Oh, it's not that smooth. I'm going to show you why in a couple of seconds. But let's go and convert that again to a, well, first if we can, let's see if we can merge these guys. No, there we can't. Okay, let's go back. Let's convert this to a mesh again. We have a couple of overlaps. That's what's going on. So front view. At every point you see that something doesn't look good, like there, we need to come there. You can see that we have two circles. So S, Alt C, C key. You can suppress these guys. V, suppress. Alt C. Now we're going to select these guys. And these guys you can do with the C key if you want, the B key, whatever you want. Now let's bridge edge loops there. Ooh, that's crazy. This means that the selection is not clean at all. Oh wow, that's funny. Alt A. Okay, let's go with C again. Let's go out of the spinning there. Okay, C. So again, make the selection clean and correct. There you go. Bridge edge loops. Now you can see this is clean now. Okay, so we need to repair this. That's the only bad side of this way of doing things, but it works very well. Okay, you can see that the circles here are overlapping. The other way to correct that is find a circle that's on the wrong side, like say this. Now select edge loops and move it. Okay, so that one must go to on the other side, right? So it's because it's overlapping the next circle, okay? So obviously if you move it, stay in line, all right? Which is not always so easy. So that's why I prefer to suppress it. Put the transparency on, select the remaining circles and make the bridge. Okay, that's cleaned. Okay, so let's go and do all the reparations. It's a bit boring for now because it's repetitive, but it must be done. C, escape, C, C. Nice correction, suppress vertices. Select this. Select that. Let's go to bridge. Okay, and so on and so forth. You know what? That's what happens when you forget to deselect the side you just did. So don't forget to deselect. Okay, here, tag A. Here we can see the overlapping with the shift key there. Tag, tick. Alright, what do we have? What do we have? Okay, we have C. We're gonna take these guys. Don't forget that guy. Let's select that. Shift key C. Let's do that. Okay, we get that. Bridge. So it's really boring. So what we could do is do only one side. So let's finish one side. Alt A. Let's finish one side. And I'm going to do one side, remove the other side, and make a mirror. That's a bit faster because I only have to do half of the corrections. There, suppress that. So every technique has pros and cons, right? Here we go. I just need 3. There you go. Alt A. Where are you, Scooby-Doo? Here, there, suppress that, C, poof, poof. But it's pretty fast. It's pretty fast because the situation is, it's easy to select. In fact, it's pretty easy to select the mistakes and suppress them and select what's remaining and make the connection with the bridge. As you can see, I'm almost done on that side. There, Alt A. Just don't forget to do an Alt A. There you go. Suppress vertices. Let's select these guys and make a bridge edge loop. Okay, suppress these two. And let's do that and make the bridge. Here we go. Okay, that's the bridge there. I can see there's a very small mistake there still. Alt A. Let's go there. Okay, Alt A is this side. This is all overlapping. C. Let's select that and that. Bridge. Here we go. So this side is very correct. Front view. Alt edit mode. Edit mode. Front view. Edit mode. Thank you. Alt A B. Alt A B. Now let's take that side and suppress it. Vertices A. Oh, sorry. Go out. Put a mirror modifier. Let's put it from the central zone. That would be this. Oh, this is totally. No, this is very bad. Let's make it from this, I guess. Okay, let's do apply. Let's go to edit mode. Let's do an Alt A. Let's do a B. Let's do a bridge. Bridge, bridge, bridge. Here we go. Alt A. B. B. Here we go. Bridge. Here we go. Alt Z A. Okay, that was very easy. So you can see that's one way of making a nice clean rich, whatever you call it, mirror. Y from this guy, so it's in Z, which is okay. Small edges there. That looks pretty good. Okay, now here we're going to put another add mesh torus. That's too small. 5. Let's go at 0, 0. Let's go at 6. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's put it right there. Let's make it smooth. Let's watch from the inside that it's not coming out. Okay, that's pretty good for now. Now let's create prongs for. So let's create add mesh sphere. Let's go at 4020. Let's make it way smaller, like something like this. Let's go to edit mode, add A, Alt C, B. Now let's create a prong that goes like this, and this is a prong from a sphere. Let's go to smooth mode. Let's now Alt Z go into position. So let's rotate this guy. Let's put it into position from the top view. That's going to be shared prongs. It's going to come there. Somewhere a bit downer here. So that's how you create prongs in Blender in 2 seconds from a sphere. Now, this guy is going to be Shift D. There's one that goes a bit down there. Okay, this guy is too small. Let's make it bigger so it reaches the both stones at the same time. Okay, we have this, and that. Okay, we have this. That's pretty good. Let's go a bit down. So like I always say, it depends if you want to look it good for the render or if you want to manufacture the jewel. If you want to manufacture the jewel, you need the prongs to come out more. That would be something like that. Okay, but let's go back. Okay, we have that and that. Let's go to Control J. Let's go mirror from this guy in the Y direction. We have that. Let's do apply. Let's do a set origin to geometry. No, let's do then just Control Alt transforms. Now let's copy the empty there. Shift D, Enter. Now the prongs are going to get an array. It's going to be a count of how many stones we had? 14. So it's going to be a count of 7 from the new empty, which is the 001. 7, no, 14. Okay, there's a small overlap at the end there, so I have a small imprecision at the beginning, but that's okay. That's okay. So let me see something. 12, 13. Okay, 13 is enough so we don't overlap the first one. Okay, these are the prongs. That's very good. Now, we need some drills. We need some drills right there. Okay, let's make some drills. Okay, for this guy, we're gonna just create Shift S, cursor to selected, mesh, cylinder. Let's make the cylinder way bigger here. Okay, the cylinder, suppress, add mesh cylinder. We need, let's put 80. Alright, let's bring it on. Z, so we need something here. Alright, edit mode, Alt A, B, E, S. That's good enough. E, S, E. Got it. This is the drill for the big stone. So let's go and take this guy again. Boolean difference from this guy. Hide this guy, hide the stone. We can see that the inside is really good looking. The cylinder. Let's bring back the cylinder. This guy is going to be called a drill. This is the drill. Okay, the drill. Let's take this guy also. Boolean difference from that guy. Let's go and hide that. We can see that the bevel for the big stone on the inside is good looking. We're good. Now the drill. We need a drill, but we need small drills. Shift D. Let's go on the side. No, sorry. Well, the dimensions. This guy is 2. This is 2. Let's go with 1. Perfect. That's the small drill. The angle is 30 degrees because that's what I use for the stone. Now let's center it with the stone. That would be something like that. LC. Okay, that would be that. But edit mode. This needs to go. G. This needs to go further. There. Okay. Back. Control A. All transforms. Array 14 from the object empty number 1, not the second one. Then what the empty with nothing. These are the drills. Now let's go and do a Boolean of differences with the second drill. Let's hide these drills. Let's hide that drill. Let's hide the stones. And it's but wait. I thought, oh, that's the mesh could be damaged. But it's not damaged. What's going on is that this, which is the topping for the stones, needs a Boolean from drills 01. No, not drill one. Which, yeah, it is. This guy is broken. This guy. Who was? Ah, no, sorry. It's that guy. This guy doesn't need the boolean. It's the other guy, which is the this there. Here we go. Drill O1. Ta-da! Here we are. That's perfect. Small overlap. Let's just hide something. Hide it. Okay, it's the overlap between the signet ring and the edge I created for for the halo stones. Okay, so that would be called halo stones. Hey, come on, stones edge. Here we are. You got it. So that's small overlap, but that's a small price to pay for something amazing. So we got that, and that. Prongs, drills. Okay, that part is done. Now maybe we want some decorations on the ring. So we can. There's many ways to create decorations. Many ways. Well, let's see one way. Let's create. Okay, I'm going to create. Let me show you a very nice technique. Oh, let's create add mesh plane align to view there. Okay, let's put it right there. Okay, let's go to edit mode. Let's make that smaller. Just let me see how big that is. 0.6. Let's keep it at 0.6 if we can. All right, a bit. E. All right, now we're going to start to design a kind of well, anything we want really. I know what I want around there. Some kind of petals. There, tac, E. All right, let's go here. Let's go there. Let's make something like that. There's not much space left here, sadly. Wait, what I could do? Okay, this guy. Let's do a copy. Shift D Enter. Let's hide the. Wait. The original is that one. With this guy, go and convert it to mesh. All right. So we always have a copy. Then this. Also, I'm going to convert this to mesh. This also convert to mesh. This also convert to mesh. No, sorry. Convert to mesh. Here we go. So we have this, that. Okay, wait for these guys. Okay, we're good. Okay, this guy also the bevel from the main stone convert that to mesh. Okay, I'm just going to move this a bit higher so I have a bit more space for my decorations. Alright, it's not much space, but also because, like I always say, we're designing for 3D printing. So I'm always doing it at a scale that is going to be printable and realistic. So this can be manufactured. Alright, let's come here. Maybe a bit downer then, we'll see. It can be edited later anyway. Okay, we have that. We have that. Now, let's make a shrink wrap on the ring. Let's make, on surface is good, but let's make a project. Projection is on the y-axis, negative, front and back, Z. Okay, just find the correct axis. This is the correct axis for me, which says Z, which is weird. It should be the y-axis, obviously, but it's Blender, doesn't matter. Axis and orientations in Blender are many times a bit funny. There is an explanation for that. You could ask the developers why that happens. Because there's a rotation there, so obviously, okay, yeah, that's all the rotate. Okay, there's always a logical explanation in Blender. Well, almost always. But I really don't care. Okay, this is a shrink wrap, which is a projection. Now we're going to make a mirror, or maybe before, but I don't care. So the mirror object is this guy. It's going to be on the Y, Z, x-axis. Wait, signet ring. So let's make it from the that. Wait, let's make set origin to geometry for there. Okay, we're back here. Now let's go there, and for the mirror. So maybe the mirror. I'm going to make the mirror prior to the shrink wrap. So we're gonna have that. Let's turn the clipping on. Let's go to edit mode, and let's go across the edge here. Let's go and do that. Now we have this. Alright, let's make a solidify modifier. Let's go at offset 1 and thickness 1. So we have a nice decoration there, motif. So now, let's make a subdivision surface. Alright, let's put it at 2 or 3. Let's go at 3. We want quality from view. Now we can edit the shape the way we like. And I like it a bit more pointy. Okay. And actually we could, oh sorry, if you go out of the projected, oh that's nice, yeah, that's nice. Okay, now we can do it live. That's why I like Blender with the modifiers, because when you know how to use them, you can design live and create very nice looking shapes. Okay, if you go out of the base mesh for projection, this happens, and that's bad. So don't go out of your resulting mesh. I don't know there. Let's see, like that, I guess. All right, so, this is pretty good. Like, okay, and now we can also, good from view, we can just create, let's say, let's come here, let's take these guys and make a Shift D and extrude this, and we can create more geometry. Let's extrude this. I'm going to create a nice looking center. Alright. And we can see the shape it takes with the modifiers turned on. And that's really cool. Okay. So this video is very important for people following my channel, because I'm showing a lot of very important things we're going to use further on. Okay, this I put 1 there. Let's put 1.5 here. And let's go the offset, go at 0.8, so it goes a bit inside the metal. Okay, we have that. Control A also transform. Sorry, we can do that. Shift D. This is going to be called deco. So this is the copy, deco, decoration. Let's hide the original. The copy, just go and convert it to mesh. Let's go Control A, all transforms. Let's go with array 14. From the first empty, it's this one, so we got that. Maybe we can go at 16. 16. Okay, so let's do another copy. Shift D, enter, 16. Going to be 22.5. Okay, 16. 360, 16, we want 22.5 degrees. So this guy is going to get 22.5 degrees. This guy is going to be 16, but from the third empty, which is 002, this is with 16. Okay, I like it, but this can be bigger. Yep, and it can go a bit higher there. So it touches. Okay, this is what I wanted. This is really nice. Now let's go and create a sphere right there. A small sphere mesh. Sphere, let's make it that 1 millimeter is going to be perfect. This is a very nice size. Okay, let's put it just in the middle, in the front. Then we'll move it into place. You'll see that. Okay, let's go that. Smooth. Control A, all transforms. Erase 16 from the last empty, which is this guy. This is good. Let's go and apply it. And now rotate 11.25 degrees. So we have the spheres all between the decorations. This is really good. Now, here we're going to create another torus. Let's make it 10. Let's make this center. 10 is too big. 8. 8 is pretty good. Let's do it at 0.4. And let's make it a bit bigger here. But I don't know if... Let's make it a bit smaller. Okay, this is like a second edge. Alright, now let's go smooth. Alt A. Okay, this is pretty good. What I could do is put this guy a bit more on the inside. Alright, Control A, all transforms. That's nice. And this guy could be a bit higher and a bit smaller. And this is almost perfect. Alright, Alt A. Okay, so that's like the top part. It's looking very good. You know what? There's a small bevel missing there. Where's my bevel? It didn't came along. This is this guy. Okay. Okay, perfect. This was left behind. All right. Okay, so on the sides we could proceed. There's many ways to proceed. There's many ways to proceed. Also, okay, I have an idea. Let's go top view. Let's add a curve Bezier circle. Let's edit this so we get like a pyramid shape. This goes smaller, this and that smaller. Oh, sorry. The tip, just the tip. Just the tip. Alright. This is perfect. Okay, this is a nice shape. Now, we're going to go to the side view and add a Bezier curve. Align to the view. Let's go to edit mode. Let's just check that we're outside of the ring because we're going to project that. Now let's create some floral shapes. Let's change this to 60 for a geometry. So I'm going to do a 1 and see how well it works. And then I'll do many. Okay, there we go, bevel. We bevel the shape we just did, which is this shape. Okay, the orientation is perfect. We're going to fill the caps for today, and we're going to create add top view curve Bezier. Now this guy is going to taper this guy. No, sorry, this guy, just grab it. Now this is wrong. Edit the taper curve. Okay, let's go to turn on the absolute grid snap and turn on the magnet. Let's go there, let's go here, let's go there, and let's go here. Let's go there. That's what we get. It's not too bad. I want the tips to just fade very nicely. Let's remove The magnet, let's take this guy. Let's move it at -05. And this guy also at -05 to keep the symmetry going on. Okay, we have this. Let's do an A and check. There, the tips are perfect. We need A subdivide so the center gets thicker, like, well, whatever you want. I love this one. This is perfect. Now let's go with this guy and create a shrink wrap on the ring. So that's what I feared. If you do the bevel first, it gets damaged. But let's just project on the X. Wait. Y, negative, positive, Y, Z. No way. Project. Front and back. Okay, perfect. It's the Z, so the curve is projected now, but we can't make the bevel and the tapper. We can't make it first. First, we need to make the shrink wrap, and then we'll make the bevel and the tapper. You'll see it's going to be very nice. Okay, so we have that. I'm going to copy it. Where's the original? Let's undo that. Okay, so that's lateral deco. The copy also lateral deco 1. Okay, let's tie the original. Now let's do but you know what's going to happen? It's going to say that it can't apply it. Okay. But I know it can. Not bad. Perfect. You can apply that one. Many modifiers you can't apply to curves. Well, this one you can. Now let's go and bevel my friend and tapper my other friend. This is brilliant. Let's make a mirror from this. There, no, Z then, X and Z. That's so funky. Let's take this guy, origin geometry. Okay, and make the mirror of your lateral decoration. So now I have the original, which is the Bezier curve. Makes another copy. Let's go to edit mode A. Now you can move it. So move it there. Adapt it the way you want, like there. Let's make apply this. And now let's make exactly the same. So it's going to be bevel, tapper, okay, mirror from that X and Z. All right, and make it as much as you want. I'm going to do it like 6 or 8 times. I don't know. Also, I'm going to change. I want the center of this. I want it thicker, somewhere like there. Yeah, this is just gorgeous. All right, so that's why I always keep the original, copy the original, edit the copy. We're going to move here and adapt. Every time we're going to adapt the copy. All right, we're here. Let's go here. This is shrink wrap. Let's make apply. Let's make bevel my friend, tapper my other friend. All right. Now let's edit. Let's make the addition right there. Okay, this one looks a bit bigger. So let's go at radius 0.8. Ah, shoot, it doesn't work. Because when you have, okay. Let's make a subdivide from that guy. Let's see. This guy needs a little more adaptation here. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Let's make it touch there. Let's make it, okay, we have that. It's pretty nice. Okay, we're going to copy Shift D. That's a new taper curve. Because that guy is too thick. We need another taper curve, which is that guy, and make this guy a bit smaller. In proportion, first side view. Okay, let's keep adapting there. I think this, okay, this can go higher then. Let's bring it here. Okay, we have that. That can go there. This can go here. That's way too far. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, we have that. Don't forget the mirror. There, X, Y. This is looking good. Let's keep doing the same thing. You can always edit whatever you need to. Like this is not. I know why this one came out bigger, because it's coming out of the ring more than the other ones. Yep. So we can break the points a bit. Let's stick on the inside so the points don't go out. This is perfect. Okay, again, let's take the original, Shift D, Enter, edit the copy, side view. This is gonna come here. We can start maybe coming this way. All depends. We're gonna see how it works out. We could put AW subdivide. This is a bit better. And let's keep. Okay, we got this. Now, this is going to apply. Now we're going to bevel this guy and the tapper. Let's see this guy. Alright, we have that. Let's go to edit mode. Let's put this back in there. Side view. Okay, now we can edit this. Okay, if we're gonna go this way, we need to go out more here. Front view. Depends there. Back view. Yeah, here. So there you edit all you need. Maybe this could be more here and more somewhere like that. Okay, let's see if this looks better. Just gotta try the configurations, you know? We gotta see what looks best. Okay, for now that's okay. Let's go with mirror, X and Y. Nice. Actually, just copy this guy. You don't always need to start from the same original. You can copy the other guys. You just need to edit your points, your curve points in 3D. It's not so hard. It's a bit harder, but not so hard. Okay, back view. What do we have here? We can have that. That looks pretty good. Okay, that's what we have for now. What do you want? Okay, maybe let's bring everybody the tips touching right there. We have that, but no, that's not what I want. I want this to go further, like there. Something like that. Back view, control 1. Side view. G. Well, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. That's very nice. That's very nice. We just need, I think I'm going to put one more level. Back view. This a bit more out. G. Okay. Okay, perfect. I'm just going to maybe bring this one a bit more on the inside. Okay, let's do another, which is Shift D, Enter, side view. Okay, now let's go simply like this. Let's bring this guy out. Let's go further, maybe like that. Okay, we have that. We have this. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I don't know yet. Or maybe not. Depends the thickness. Okay, we have that. Okay, we need this. We need something like that. Not so long. This one is too long also. This one is too much outside. Okay, this side view. Okay, there's not much space left there. Let's see if we can bring it on the inside. No, then we can try further there. Alright. Something like that. I don't like it that much now, but let's see if we can. Oh yeah, this is starting to be better. Okay, so let's do everybody smaller. And let's bring it here. That guy is too much out. That's weird. Okay, let's go to the other tip. Okay, that's the difference. Okay, I almost like it. Okay, what I could do, okay, I know what I'm going to do. Because I can do that. I'm going to change these guys. Okay, this guy needs to go more on that side. Like way more on that side. That would be that. That's too far out. Let's bring it back inside and this outside. Okay, now adapt this guy and well, this is okay, we're going to change it here and adapt so okay, it follows that guy. Perfect. So we're going to win more space there. That's starting to be pretty interesting. Okay, there, but this is too much on the inside. Okay, we have this. We're gonna bring it a bit more there. We have that. Okay, now we're gonna see how we fit this one. Maybe I'm going to flip the curve again. I don't exactly, well, I don't have to. There's no shape I must have or not. I can do whatever I want. Okay, maybe two. Let's see if two. Okay, that's pretty nice. Let's tweak this. Let's see if we have space enough for this. Okay, I think we're gonna have it. We're gonna get it. Now just let me see what's going on. Need that more there. Sorry, rotate this. This is too long, and this is too long also. Okay, this is way too long. It's gotta go here, and this gotta go somewhere like here. Now let's see, this is too far out. Bring it back in. This is also too far out, it's too fat. We have that, I can bring this guy higher now. Okay, this guy is too straight. This is too straight. And I can bring this guy further out. Alright. Well, it's some details here and there. Let's bring this guy a bit further out. And let's check this a bit more on the inside there. Okay, that would be something like that. Escape. Okay, so we have decorations on the sides using the shrink wrap and the curves. This is this is amazing. I'm just going to put a sphere right there at sphere 1 mil 1111. There, this one could be a bit bigger. Alright, let's make it smooth. Smooth as it can be. There it is. So now I can adapt this guy still, because I want to be a bit more on the top of the sphere, and the sphere can come out a bit more. Alright. Alt A, and okay, we have that. Okay, the sphere, Control A, Alt transform. Let's make a mirror for the sphere from there. So we have the sphere on each side. So, chapter 2, which was making decorations on our base signet ring, is done. This looks amazing. We have a couple of stones. We have very nice decorations all around the signet ring. The ring is hollow. You know what? Well, it's pretty okay, but alright. So now, part 3, you know, the render. So, the render. I think today I'm going to use LUXCORE, just because it's amazing. So, chapter 3, render using LUXCORE. LUXCORE is the best, as simple as it is, it's the best renderer available nowadays. I'm going to show you why. I will make a comparative video, well, not now, just now I'm going to use LUXCORE to make the render for this ring, but I'm going to make a video about cycles render Octane render and LUXCORE render. I'm going to compare them and explain why LUXCORE is the best. I don't win making promoting LUXCORE. I do that because I think they're doing a great and amazing job, just like with Blender. LUXCORE is free. It's based on a similar philosophy, and they're just making something amazing. And I'll be explaining why as I go on in the tutorials. So, and you know what? I'm going to create another sphere. I'm going to put it right there. Just because it looks good. Alright. Sphere there, maybe a bit more inside. Okay, Control A. Is it done? Control A, all transforms. Thank you. Okay, so we're done with this. I'm going to save, this way I do it, save and save as. So I'm going to save the file as signet rings and LUXCORE render. So if anything, because I need to take everybody, let's take everybody, or almost everybody. Anyway, all that. Let's make all convert to mesh. So this one, let's hide. Now I need to hide and remove from the render what I don't want. I think everybody's here. Now let's take all that's all of this is going to be gold, yellow gold. Actually, yeah, all of that, all of this, all of that, all of this, all of that. Let's do Control J. So this is basically the ring. We can check. Okay, I forgot a couple of decorations with that. Control J. That's still the ring. Okay, that's the ring. Now let's go to renderer. So if okay, people who doesn't know LUXCORE, you just go to the internet. You put LUXCORE. You go to download, and okay, this is the one you're going to install. Sorry, you're going to download this, the Windows 64 bytes with OpenCL support, because okay, what's going on? OpenCL is the open source equivalent of NVIDIA CUDA render. So, because NVIDIA CUDA is proprietary from NVIDIA, it wasn't available since now it's available actually, because they are developing LUXCORE 2.4 is going to use CUDA. I already tested it. It's cool, it's nice, but it has some bugs, so we can't use it for now. But okay, so basically you're going to download if you have an open. Well, anyway, if you have an AMD card or an NVIDIA card, you're going to use the OpenCL, which the OpenCL is for AMD cards. It works very fast and very well for NVIDIA cards also, and because why? If you download the CPU only version, it works well also, but it's slower because now you can use the power of your GPU, your graphic card, using LUXCORE, and LUXCORE is now every day it's faster. Actually, I did an animation this week. Maybe you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, go take a look at it. It was rendered with LUXCORE. It has a very nice quality and was, well, it took like 3 days to render, but it was like 1,000 frames. Actually, it took 1 day, it took 24 hours to render nice 60 frames. A bit more. Okay, so you download that. Then you go to your Blender. Okay, then you go to your Blender. Okay, this is my Blender folder. Then you go there, you go to your version of Blender scripts, add-ons. You download it and you install the Blend LUXCORE directory inside your add-ons for your Blender version. You put it right there. Once it's there, you go to Blender Preferences. Now you have your preferences. Here you go to add-ons. Then there you put LUXCORE and you're gonna get the LUXCORE. Obviously after installation it won't be selected, so you select it to turn it on. And that's it, you have the LUXCORE version 2.3 with OpenCL support installed on your Blender computer. Okay, let's save this. So now, sorry, this guy, I need to make it auto smooth. This is nice, and let's make it smooth. Okay, it's pretty good. Okay, so then when it's on, you can go there to render engines. We have all of these: Eevee, Workbench, Cycle, LUXCORE. So let's go to LUXCORE. Now, how to set it up. So now, I'm going to show you how to set it up very fast, very easily for jewelry render. You go to OpenCL device. You go to update OpenCL. I'm going to select my favorite GPU. So now we're jewelers. So the depth, we're going to put 24 everywhere. Now, light path, let's turn it on. Let's put it at 100%. Now, let's say we're going to create a plane. Let's make the plane big, 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 big. Let's put it as the floor. So this is the floor. So we are in chapter 3, which is rendering with LUXCORE during tutorial number 8 with Blender 2.9. Okay, this is way too small. Well, anyway, so let's prepare the setup. Okay, here let's make it bigger. Okay, we have that. Now let's set the point of view right here. Let's do an Alt Control 0. That's the camera. Here. Okay, camera clip, and let's put a huge number. Focus 45, 40 would be nice. Now we have this. Okay, now we can also turn on the preview for the render, which is very fast with LUXCORE. We don't have an environment. So let's move. I can move the camera. Okay. Let's add an HDRI environment. So let's go. Let's find an image. I don't know, this one. Okay. Let's open the image. Sorry. Open image. Yes, please. Alright, so I loaded an HDRI file for the environment, for LUXCORE. Now, for people who doesn't know, you go to HDRI Haven. There you can download all the files you want. Actually, I'm using, let's find the sunset. Okay, today I'm using this one. The Kera one down in 4K. Okay, you can download that and use the same file to get the same. Okay, now we're going to create the materials in LUXCORE. Okay, so first, I'm going to UV editing let's do a camera view, and let's use a UV project from view bounce. You get that. That's good. Now, let's go to shading. Okay, let's go. Let's turn the preview, LUXCORE preview on here. Now, you need to go to materials, put a new one, call it gold. There you go. If nothing is appearing here, especially if you were using cycles, you need to put show nodes or put use LUXCORE nodes. That's very important because otherwise we're going to be using cycles nodes. And that would be bad because we're using LUXCORE and we are creating LUXCORE materials. Okay, now let's suppress the mate material. Let's add a material metal. Metal. Here we go. Connected there, material to material. Okay, roughness, let's put a 0 basically. The color, let's put it, let's make yellow gold. So let's go here. That's pretty nice. Okay, we have that. That's pretty nice. Then we're going to select the floor, create a new material. Let's call it floor. Now we're going to use a glossy material. Connect the material right there. Let's make it white. Let's activate use IOR. IOR is going to be 3. So we get, if you can see, we get already small reflection. All you see there comes from the add light tracing. If you don't have it on, you don't have that magic of LUXCORE. LUXCORE is going to calculate all the caustics, which is all the bounces of lights from glossy materials, which is very important for gemstones and metals, you know? And that's why we need that. That's the fast way to have caustics, and that's the magic of LUXCORE, because only LUXCORE get that right. All Octane doesn't get that right. V-Ray does get that right, but I don't like V-Ray because basically it's not for us. It's more for 3ds Max and Maya. And Maya actually is using Arnold, which I haven't checked Arnold out. It must be very good. But for us, using Blender, LUXCORE is the best. That's as simple as it is. All right, so light tracing on. Let's turn this to 03. All right, now light strategy is going to be power. That's my favorite. Okay, for metal, let's bring a texture, image texture. Let's put it for bump. Let's add a utils bump on the bump. Let's bring an image. Let's open an image. Let's open a scratch image like this. Okay, now let's come closer. Okay, we need to add a 2D mapping and put the UV map as the guide for texture. Now we're gonna bring this at 0.1. That's way too much. 0.03, 0.02, 0.02. Well, that's pretty nice. We can rotate that maybe 40 degrees. Let's go at 0.05. That's a bit too much. Let's go at 0.04. Okay, for a beginning, that's pretty good. All right. The environment, the gain, let's put it at 0.5, so it's not too strong. Now, the gemstones. That's where the magics come. The second magic part of LUXCORE comes in. Let's take the diamonds. Okay, actually it's all okay. Here, by example, the diamond had a cycles material applied to it. So let's use LUXCORE material nodes. Let's suppress this. Let's put a material class here. Now, let's connect that. So the diamond has an IOR or 2, 4, 18. Dispersion is the highest, which is 00134. So now it looks funny, but it's going to look perfect then. Let's go and turn on the LUXCORE denoiser. If you have a lot of memory, turn this like at 10,000 because you're going to use way more memory there. Then. Okay, central stone. Central stone, let's remove this. Let's put the diamond material. Let's copy it, but let's call this, I don't know, I'm going to put a ruby. Ruby is the lowest dispersion, which is 034. The color is red. Okay, that's pretty good. And what else? So that's already pretty good. We're missing light. So we're going to create, let's go back to layout. We're going to create a new light. Here, we can see that's looking already pretty good. But anyway, let's add a light, a real light. Let's rotate the light somewhere there. Let's go and make it to the stone there. Okay, into nice position. Okay, let's go back. Let's activate the preview and let's see how strong the light should be. Now, okay, unit power. Let's put something high like that. Size. Okay, that's pretty good, but it's too high. Let's try to find a nice shadow there. It's still too high. Okay, size. Let's go with 3. That's pretty good. Let's remove that. We have one there. Okay, so we're going to copy Shift D. I'm going to put another light, maybe from the left side. Okay, here. All right. What I don't like is the environment. So I'm going to change the environment, frankly said. Let's try some other environments. Let's check this one. Okay, you can also rotate the environment if you need to. Alright, that's pretty good. But anyway, let's see if I have, okay, advanced light strategy, it's alright, this is alright. Okay, today I won't use the caches, not necessary. We have that, that's pretty good. I just have a problem with the diamonds. Let me see. No, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, on the diamonds, let's do a mesh shading, sharp edges, just because sometimes. I also need to check the shading. I think the roughness, no, there's no roughness. This is correct. Okay, that's a bit better for that, but I still don't like. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Okay, I don't like the floor anyway. So for the floor, let's bring a texture. Okay, let's take this, and that. Control C, let's take the floor, Control V, we can, okay, let's put the bump, let's put the color, this is going to be wood, that's a bit better. Okay, now, let's go back to layout. The floor can be smaller, way smaller, let's make it as small as can be to fit the frame at HD, full HD resolution. It's going to look better. Okay, we have that. That's good. So for the floor, we can get a higher bump. Let's put 5. Let's go actually -05. That's nice. For this guy, let's go on -04, which is the gold. Now, I still don't like. I still don't like. Well, it's pretty good for there and there, but okay, let's go to the lights. My area lights. This guy, we can make it a laser light, which is going to create a very focused beam, and this is going to happen. The caustics are going to start way better, you know, because the color inside the gemstone is coming to the floor. That's the kind of effect you do want in your jewelry renders, okay? What else? Let me see. There's a problem with the floor. I think it's... Yeah. I'm going to avoid this rotation. No rotation for this guy. there. That's better. Or maybe 90. Okay, 90 is pretty good. Okay, we have that. This is looking very nice on the floor. And let's go back then for the light. Let's go at 1.3 for the, okay, that's what was missing. More light on the environment. Okay, now I'm going to take the camera. I'm going to remove the tone mapper. I'm going to activate the vignetting, which is pretty good for macro views. This, maybe I'm going to make the bump on the metal a bit stronger. And put the roughness a bit, maybe a bit. Okay, something I need to check before I... When things look a bit weird, go to face orientation and you get that. That's why I suspected. Let's go to edit mode. A, mesh, normals, recalculate outside. This is unified. Ah, you know what? We have some overlaps there. Let's go there. Let's do a mesh merge by distance. You remove more than 2,000 vertices. And let's go back to shading. Okay. That's pretty nice. Also to start with something not too advanced. I can like it. Okay. Okay. Let me check something. Okay, 141. All right. Okay, what we can do now? Let's remove this. And take that, this, and that. Let's move it a bit to the left. We're gonna put 2 rings there. Shift D, R, 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 R. Sorry, R. Let's bring it on the floor and let's put it somewhere there. Okay, let's rotate it a bit here. Okay, something like that. Let's have a look. And Alt A. Now let's take the camera. Okay, let's move it a bit there. Okay, that's pretty good. Just, well, let's put a depth of field and we're done, I think. Yeah, so you see the light, which is called the light, how do you call it? The light tracing, make the light bounces. They're the rays from the lights bouncing here and there. So that makes a more realistic light bounces, and we get that more metallic look and the light effect with gemstones and metals. And LUXCORE does that better than any, and better and faster than all the others, and it does it. What LUXCORE has, it has the dispersion for the gemstones, for the glass world you want. It has the dispersion, which is the white light separating into the rainbow colors because of the light wave speeds that are different. So when it refracts inside another material, the light waves separate coming out. They take other directions because the speed of every light wave is different.
the length of every light wave is different. So the speed gets different, so the angle coming out is going to be different. That's why the white light doesn't come as one light beam as white. That's very important in diamonds, by example, because the dispersion level is high. And for the metal, the caustics are very important. The caustics are light reflections that take special shapes. It happens with the wheels of the cars, with the rims. It's a very famous caustic effect, which happens at midday, basically, but it makes that nice touch. Okay, so depth of field. Let's create, add empty axis. Let's call it dove, and let's pick the dove. Where do you want the dove? Let's put it. Sorry, let's put it somewhere here at the tip there of that stone. Now let's take the camera. Let's go to camera. Let's go depth of field. Let's take the dove reference here and put something very small like 0.005. Let's go back to the camera view. Let's remove the overlaps. Let's activate the preview. Okay, what I would like to change, maybe it's the well, it's pretty nice. It's really nice. So I'm going to keep it at a preview level for the tutorial. We already have a pretty nice. Obviously, the final render is going to look even more amazing. At the times I'm going to make a 4K render. LUXCORE, well configured, is really fast and gives very, very good looking results. Okay, it's a bit harder to configure, maybe, but every renderer is somehow hard to configure. You need to know how it's done. What I still want to change, I think I'm going to bring back the roughness of the metal to something, to 0 again, I guess. I know it's already the lowest it can be. Okay, I'm going to make the bump lower. Okay, so the metal shines a bit more. Maybe at 338. What you need to understand in Blender and as well in LUXCORE is that with very low numbers, you might get a very big effect. Okay, the difference might be huge, even with a 10,000th of part of a decimal. Well, really, with nothing, if you have one digit, even if it's 1 millionth part of the unity, you're going to get maybe a huge result. You can see that with the colors. By example, okay, let's say I'm going to memorize this one. Okay, look, this is close to 0. But we already have a very strong red. It happens the same with the white. If I go to white, which is 1, obviously, RGB, let's say I'm going to put 99 for the green, which is going to get us some kind of pink. So if I go like at 95 and I go close to the stone, we can see that the stone already is receiving, well, some coloration comes from the dispersion, but we're already receiving coloration from that RGB. It's a little pink. Well, in this case, it doesn't show that much, but let's say here, or okay, here, let's say, well, here we can see it already. So we already have a pink, but technically the full pink is all the way down there. But if you put the full pink, you're gonna have such a saturation for your color that it's going to look bad. It's going to look very fake. If I put this pink for a ruby, you're gonna get a very Barbie pink color, which is going to look very fake. Okay, and that's something very specific to Blender and LUXCORE. If you want something nice, you must go somewhere pretty much up there. If I put the full red, which would be down there, I'm going to get something way too red and it's going to look fake. So you must always come back a bit to get a more natural color and don't get too much saturation for your materials. Like also for the gold color, I'm pretty close to the white. I'm closer to the white than the real gold color. Same for the gemstones, you know. Okay, so that's all for today. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial a lot. It was very fun to make. So it has been proven once again that Blender is very good for jewelry design. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for activating the notification. Support the channel buying assets where there are not many assets, only 2 products in my Blender market, but you can buy the gemstones. And there are 6 rings available for 3D printing, which is already pretty cool, and materials. So buy them to support the channel, please. That would be nice from you. And this was tutorial number 8. My name is Damien Rohrbach. We'll see you as soon as I can. Every question and nice ideas are welcome. Many people are supporting the channel with very nice comments. Just keep like that, guys. Ladies and gentlemen all around the world. And also don't forget to say hi from wherever you are, because I like knowing sometimes they cheer me from Poland or from Australia or from France or from wherever you are. Just say hi and keep sharing the channel. And check my social networks on joyasrohrbach.com and ATELIER all my Instagram, even TikTok, even Facebook, and all of that. So that's it for today, and have fun, take care, stay safe, sleep well, eat well, be nice, and see you soon. Bye.